What up, y'all? It's your boy Don, host here at EFC Pod. We're at the crew member today, so.
Clutch Talk TV here. You already know what's going on, man.
It's your boy Quabina. You already know what it is, man.
Yeah, so today we chat about, is Sergio Ramos overrated? We also talked about Neymar, kind of the disrespect that's been going on around that. We talked about Man City versus Arsenal. And you know what? Stay tuned for the rest. Ole, ole, second again, ole, ole.
Bro.
I mean, it wasn't even, we weren't even supposed to start there.
Okay.
We have to start there.
Gotta start there, I guess.
You gotta start there, eh?
We gotta start there.
Sit, hey! Sit, hey!
Man.
So I'll be fair, I didn't even watch the game. But
What game were you watching?
I was watching Lionel Messi.
Okay,
Inter
fair.
Miami versus NYCFC. I got tickets.
I'm
So-
slow. I didn't even know that was the game.
Fair enough.
I was
getting
up to speed on it.
I was getting stick for not watching the game from my friends. There's a lot of people streaming the Liverpool game. Sorry, the City game. Versus Arsenal at the game.
Okay, so you
So
pretty
it
much
was
knew
there.
what was going on.
But honestly, I'll say this before we get into talks about City. Yo, Messi's unbelievable. No. Like I've watched Messi before.
Yeah.
Like I've watched him live when he played for Barca. Like
Prime.
Alexis Sanchez, Dani Alves. But this was different. I don't know why. Maybe it's because he's old now. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? And the same things are working.
It's his moveset, fam.
It was unbelievable
He
watching
has
him.
these short spurts of movement.
Boom, little shoulder drop. He's been doing that. Signature.
Fam, it was
he plays the exact same way.
I was watching poetry.
Yeah, he's a baller.
So how long do you think he could ball for then if he's playing like this, bro?
However long, fam.
I think it's as long as he
However
wants.
long.
How old is he now? 38 or something?
I think
About
he's
to be
38.
39, yeah.
Yeah, he's
About to be 39 this
So he
year.
could go into his 42,
Easily.
41.
Easily.
Fam, because even off the ball, he actually before it was a joke that he walks, but now he dead ass just walks. No,
Fam, while I was there against Toronto
So
FC
homeboy
too.
just chilling on the pitch.
Fam, he
I
just
watch-
walks.
He just walks, fam. It's crazy.
I'm trying to get the ball.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then he's
yeah.
just active. Want right away.
Wow.
He
And
just finds different pockets so quickly. It's weird.
And there's this one play of the game where he picks up the ball in the mid and he turns. Bro, he beats 3 guys in the MLS with pace. It wasn't a whoop, fam, with pace. I'm
speed.
whoa, what's going on here?
Fam, he's different. He's different gravy. Can't lie.
It's different gravy, but back to the champions. I'm not gonna be saying that for much longer, so I'm just gonna rub it in.
You better
Gotta rub it in right now.
milk
you know?
it in now,
Like an
fam.
international break every 2 weeks.
Milk it in now, fam.
Man, honestly, I know I've been tough on my manager, but what a game plan!
Yeah.
What a game plan!
Can you
elaborate?
elaborate for the viewers what
I
the
think-
game plan was?
Well, the first thing I'm probably gonna point out is the 4 flat with our
I've been
front
seeing that
line.
on Twitter circling.
4-2-4
Yeah,
pass,
so
yeah.
it gave no answer to Arsenal. They were just trying to poof it up the pitch,
Poof it, yeah,
and we would
try
win
to
the second, right? And I think this is how you know Pep is a different type of manager. And I always said this though, since we've been talking, I told him he thought Arsenal was gonna win.
I did.
So he
I
thought
knew Arsenal was winning
Arsenal was
that
gonna win. But you're saying one game, we're better than them.
Yeah.
We're actually better than them.
I
No,
feel
we're
the same
better
way
than them.
about my
I hear
club
you.
too, fam.
We're better
I
than
hear
them.
you, I
We're
hear
better
you.
than them.
I hear you.
Right? Because
No one's scared of no Arsenal, bro.
fam. But the thing I rate about it is, I don't know if you heard Nico O'Reilly say that Pep was telling me just to run into the box because he was already playing inverted and basically said Zubamemi is gonna pick you up and you're bigger than him.
Taller
So
than him,
you're
yeah.
taller than him, so you're gonna.
I noticed that kid's pretty tall. How tall is he for real? 6'2"?
I think about he's
He's tall,
about
bro.
6+, yeah.
He's
a good
tall,
player,
bro.
though.
Yeah, but I just think the game plan was excellent from what I saw because I watched the highlights, the extended highlights. I didn't watch the full game in full, so maybe you two can elaborate on the game.
I watched the game. First and foremost, congratulations to your side.
Hey!
Well done.
Yeah, big up, bro.
Congratulations to your side. Another trophy for
Punk
Pep.
ass city.
Most league cups for a manager in English football history. Past Brian Clough, past Jose Mourinho. So gotta give him his flowers. Still manages to win under any circumstance. Respect to Pep. 2, about the game. I'll speak on Arsenal first, and then I will go to what I liked about
champions.
City's performance. Champions elect. I can't lie. If I'm an Arsenal fan, Like, they can downplay it as much as they want, but I would be extremely worried. They show some very, very worrying signs. First things first, I'm confused as to why it's your first trophy in 6 years, you're starting the second choice goalkeeper. Why would you start Kepa over David Raya?
Bro. Yo.
Because not even the fact that Kepa is like error prone. He's lost 4 times at Wembley, including the last game, 1. 2, he's not good with the ball at his feet. So
Yeah, and you needed a keeper who was good at
just hypothetically speaking, let's just say there
I
were
guess
still
a top side like City. It's not like they're just playing like a Brighton in the final, or even Brighton can kick ball too.
and
But
it's not really different because James Trafford, he's good with the ball at his feet. Like, he's a good goalie.
Traffy's a baller.
So-
he's a keeper, bro.
He's a good
Traffy's a
goalie,
keeper.
so
Traffy's a
people
keeper,
can
bro.
go and say, "Oh yeah, City started their second," but like, he's different. Like, he's better with his feet, and he's just a better
Academy
overall.
product.
And I swear he was brought in to
Keeper.
be the number 1 at the
He
beginning.
was, and then
So,
Donnarumma was available, right? So
Yeah,
one,
was.
why?
they have 2 top keepers.
Like, I feel as though that's very, very poor. You made a sentimental decision by starting the second choice goalkeeper, knowing that 1, he's not good at Wembley. 2, he's not good with the ball at his feet. So hypothetically speaking, let's just say they were still maintaining that 4-2-4 press. With David Raya, it'd be tougher because he can pick a pass.
yeah.
So they can skip lines. 1. 2. I told you about Declan Rice, bro.
Yeah.
When it's time for the real technicians to come and play ball, he's not doing anything.
Yo, that game low-key suited him though, the second balls, but he just getting
Yeah, 'cause he's
outdueled.
not a guy. He's not a guy like that. When it comes to popping passes around, keeping possession, Rodri with one knee is just running rings around him,
Bro.
dominating the game.
I heard it was his best game.
Fam,
Yeah, Rodri, bro.
Bernardo
Let's
Silva,
give
fam, I'm
Come
telling
on,
you,
bro.
it was the real technicians playing ball. Declan
Those
Rice,
guys are proven winners.
he's
man.
not. He's there just running around, trying to win duels. He can't even get near the ball. Like,
I'm gonna have to hold that still
fam, I'm telling you.
because I'm not sure about Declan. Like the past month, yeah, he ain't been good at all, bro.
He's also been overplayed as well, but generally speaking, against teams of high technical ceiling, like, he usually struggles
he
because
struggles
he's
in-
not that type of player. He's a player who's going to win duels, which is great. He's gonna run around,
Keep it
maybe
ticking.
get into the box. But when it's time to play ball, when you need solutions to get out of zone 2, get to zone 3, zone 4, turn, pick a pass, play that killer ball, he's not doing it. And you see against teams that are of high quality, when they move the ball around, he struggles.
Bro, the OGs were holding you guys down, bro. Bernardo Silva and Rodri.
Fam, yeah, the OGs. But what I'll say, I don't even know if I mentioned it here. Pep went back to what was winning us games. He
agree.
said Cherky, Doku, and Holland can't start together. He said that.
I don't know, yeah.
You know what's also crazy?
You
Like,
guys believed him though, didn't
Me?
you?
No, he didn't.
Someone said something about
No, I've always said.
Not him. That's his preferred.
What I've said is this. We went to Madrid. Okay, look at that lineup. I understand what the occasion is.
Yeah.
Look at that lineup that we played, and look at the lineup that we played against Madrid.
Yeah.
It's true. And he should have played Kuznetsov center back against Madrid too, instead of right back. But it's okay. Anyways, back to the game. You know what's crazy? Like, don't even take this as an insult, because I'm actually bigging up City. I don't feel as though City got out of second gear and they dominated Arsenal.
Yeah, I noticed that too, bro.
So this is going to be the worrying thing as an Arsenal fan. Psychologically,
Yeah.
you've already shown that in a big moment, it may be tough for you because they set up based on the name of the opposition. They don't set up based on how the opposition is playing. So whenever they face a big team, they just seem to be timid. I don't know whether that stems from the manager. I don't know what other extenuating circumstances that is, but
Bro, I'm telling you,
they seem to be shy.
there's a lack of belief in the
Yeah,
club.
and
Somewhere
it's
in
not
the club.
somewhere. I don't know
Somewhere
where it's
in the
coming
club.
from. I think maybe
I
manager
have,
first.
I have a question though. We gotta talk about Bukayo.
Oh, it's looking grim for him too, fam. And you know that's my guy too.
I rate
you know that's my
Saka too.
guy,
I rate
but
Saka too,
he's
bro.
nerfed another player. This manager, Mikel.
Bro,
He's-
I'll be
he's-
honest. I rate a lot of these Arsenal players. But
That's what I'm saying though. I feel as though under an expansive manager, a coach who can really, really have different ideas, who is more of a risk taker instead of risk averse, I feel as though these players would thrive a little bit more, which is crazy to say considering they're in first.
But I don't think it I don't know if I think they still win the league though.
For sure.
Yeah, but league football is different.
It's
than
different
cup
because
football,
it's the
bro.
consistency over a full season. They've been the most consistent team.
You could play haram ball and win the league.
For
That's
sure.
essentially what it is.
For sure. You can, because it's a results thing based on 38 games, right? It's not one game.
You guys know how City used to have the blueprint of how to play, and everyone tries to copy City and how they play. It's kind of like Arsenal now. Everyone's doing the dark arts.
They have the meta? That's the meta?
Yeah, bro.
That's the meta.
That's why they're the best team in the league, because they're the ones that made the meta and they're just going with it, bro. And all the teams are trying to follow it, but they can't do what Arsenal's doing with the set piece, the dark arts. The football is different. It's a different Premier League this season, bro. And that's why they're leading, because they're the best play style that the Premier League is playing. That's exactly what it is,
They're the
bro.
best.
Bro,
Maybe that's why Prem teams struggle in Europe.
it is, bro. Because the identity of the Premier League right now stinks, bro.
Here's the thing, though. Regarding Premier League teams struggling in Europe, historically that's been the case too, though.
It has.
This is not really much different from.
Yeah.
It's worse now because they have significantly more money than every other league. They have access to by far the best depth. So which is why you can say the league is competitive if people want to go that route, because obviously a team like Burnley or a team like Forest, they can afford good players.
Yeah.
They can pay 40 million, 50 million for a good player.
Yeah.
But
You look at a team like Villarreal, one of the better teams in Spain, they would struggle to buy a player for 50 million.
Yeah.
And that's historically, you would say it's a better club than a West Ham or thing. So the money is dispersed, which is why they recruit good players. But when it comes to actual Europe, it's still for the ballers. It's still for the technicians.
Well, I want to get back to Arteta though, because, bro, if you know how, I already put it in the group chat. Look how many trophies he's had to play for, bro.
20, he's lost.
How many is it altogether? Do you know? 4 trophies every year.
Every year
from
so
2020.
From 2020, since he won the FA Cup till now, I believe he's lost his last 22 opportunities to win silverware.
That's horrible, bro.
But as I was saying though, this is a coach who's been giving more license to fail than any other coach. Will you tell me what big club a coach can just go 1 year, 6 years, let alone 1 year, but 6 years without winning anything significant? And
Bro,
the amount of money that they spend, and they don't sell well. It's not like Arsenal sells bare players, so they're spending mostly.
Yeah, their net spend's probably crazy.
Yeah.
And he's still given room. I don't know what PR he has, but it's definitely seemed to work on the fans.
I think it's because he was one of them, right?
Briefly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Briefly,
You
yeah.
know what I'm trying to say? So you kind of hold that.
Look how we're doing Arne Slot. He won a league. That guy hasn't won nothing, and look how the Arsenal fans are treating him.
I know. Arne Slot's a better manager than him, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say so, 100%.
You believe that, though?
Yeah, I believe
Okay.
that. I don't think, Pat, you know me and Arteta, I don't think he's good.
Yeah.
I think that he does
He did his job. I think he did his job already.
I don't know about that take.
What?
I don't even fend for Arteta. I might fend
I
for
don't rate Arne
Arteta.
Slot either now, but I think he's better
I
than
rate
him.
Arne Slot still.
I think he's better than him.
But he was set up with way more than Arteta to
He
win
was.
it. That's the
He
thing.
was.
Yeah, he was.
But to me, in terms of, like I said,
But yo, you got to remember that season, Arsenal was ahead of the league for 95% of the league and just bottled it, bro. That was your chance to, bro.
But yo, at the end of the day,
it's the history of the club, though.
I'm not gonna sit here to bash Arteta.
Yeah, he's done
you know
well.
what I'm trying to say.
That's what I'm saying.
But for me, it's this is his first managing
Yeah,
job.
it's experience. It's apprenticeship, fam.
I understand it's been going on for a long time.
It's apprenticeship, fam.
You know
Real
what I'm
shit.
trying to say? But I think the next club he goes to, it's going to be a different story.
It'll be different.
You might have to go
that's
to
a
Spain or something. Atletico.
Maybe Barca.
fam, that's a
You
big
think
first
Barcelona can
job.
do a job?
I think, yeah, I won't go as far. He's a very good tactician, actually.
Yeah, if he was your defensive coach, if he was your defensive
he knows
coach,
how
You
to
can tell he's a
organize
student
a
of
team,
David
fam.
Moyes, bro.
People like to say he came from, but he played under bare different styles. He played under David Moyes mostly. That was most of his career. David Moyes.
His team
And
low-key
then
plays like a
Wenger.
David Moyes team, you know.
They do. Moyes is a good manager too, though. Underrated. But
He is,
yeah,
he is.
Arteta, it's tough because I can't really say that, especially if they win the league, that he should, they should look for something different. But I think the jury's kind of still out on him. Even though he's done well,
I
the
feel like
jury's still out.
if and when they win the league, Arsenal fans, I don't think if they're satisfied with one Premier League and then the next season he blanks and then the next season
Of course they're going to be satisfied. It's their first one in 22 years.
Oh my! So how long you think you're gonna stay? You can stay in that job for a good 10 years.
He's going to be the first manager in modern Arsenal history to bring them a Premier League.
Yeah, facts.
That's crazy, bro.
It's insane.
So
It's kind of stinky, bro. It's kind of stinky. Like he could win the Premier League, but I still think like the jury should be out on him, bro. Come on.
I still think it is.
It's not one Premier League not way near enough for how many years he's been there. 8 years.
I think you could also look at the other side though. Maybe winning a Premiership will allow him to elevate.
For sure.
So you know what I'm trying to say?
For sure. It'll break a duck, right?
I think
Have some more
if and
belief.
so they win the league, the next season would be the determination season.
How they were able to respond, right?
Exactly.
Because
How they look as champions.
if they have a campaign like how we're having a campaign, then it's gonna be tough, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're talking about the top of the league. 2 clubs, Arsenal, obviously City, fighting their way. On the bottom end, you have somebody like Tottenham. I still think they could stay up. Is that crazy?
It's not crazy, but
Their schedule is really
it's
tough.
tough, fam.
I know it's tough. I was looking at it.
Hold on, and you still think they can stay up? It looks inevitable. Like they're going down, bro.
But here's what I would say though. Like, I would have confidence in Tottenham, like if it's something that they've been through recently. But they're not They're not equipped for a relegation battle.
Yeah, like
fam.
West
They're
Ham
not-
West Ham knows what they're
these
doing.
teams know Forest. They'll play some real trench ball. Tottenham wants to play pretty football all the time. High line.
Like they're in Europe. Yeah, like they're in Europe.
A man said this is driftwood
Yeah.
futsal.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Jaden
bro.
Finch League, fam. They want to just play
Madness.
tippy toppy. OSA football, fam.
Under the electrical
Yeah,
lights.
the lights, fam. York Gate Mall, fam. It's trenchy ball, bro.
West Ham and Forest and the man
Yeah,
Leeds.
they're not joking.
Leeds,
Yeah.
the man know about that,
I
that
seen
football
Wolves.
there.
Wolves were
Come
with
on,
them.
fam.
Wolves are not cricket ball. Yo, business end of the season.
Come on.
They're not
fam.
playing, bro.
These guys just getting fist up by all the teams,
All
bro.
season and then come March they're ready, bro.
Like, they're better off just keeping Postecoglou.
Yo, honestly, I've never took in like the bottom end, but like
They're
Fam,
fighting
nah,
that.
fam. I'm pretty sure they still have to go to Burnley too,
Yo,
if I'm not mistaken, fam.
Broski, these men get slap up all year, and
All
then March
year.
the bottom teams are like, yo, come,
It's time.
It's time to play ball,
There's
bro.
some time left.
bro.
It's
You see the
time.
performances Wolves are pulling up, bro.
yeah, Wolves
I
is
didn't
playing
look like
ball.
they were dead and gone, bro.
Fam,
Playing
it's
ball
not no
still.
game, fam. I don't know if Tottenham's equipped to deal with something like this, fam. And they still have to face Chelsea. They still got to face some
Chelsea is just a weak team though. Like,
I
No,
know.
but it's still. Where is
I
it?
know.
At home? It don't even matter. They're
It doesn't
garbage
matter.
at
Home or
home.
away,
Yo, they're
free
garbage
eats.
at home,
That's
bro.
why it's even worse. Liverpool wasn't able to beat Tottenham. Free eats at Anfield.
Yeah, free eats at home too. Yeah.
Like, but Tottenham, I think this is the year they get relegated. And
Well, so if they don't get relegated, who's going down for you? Out of West Ham, Leeds, and Nottingham Forest. I think Forest has 32 points.
I want to say Leeds.
yeah,
You know, I think Leeds, out of all those teams, you might be right, bro.
I would say Leeds.
Leeds. Yeah, I think I go with Leeds too.
Kind of
out of all
sounds
those teams.
sounds right still.
Because West Ham's actually not bad either,
West Ham's not bad at all, bro.
considering the circumstances.
Leeds isn't bad either. They're organized though.
This
They're
is what
well
I'm saying though.
organized.
Like these teams are not bad. Like Tottenham's like legitimately on their level. After spending how much in the summer too. But the thing with Tottenham is though, like as a club, they're capped because they spend all that money on the stadium. Like although they generate a lot of revenue, they don't get the best players.
Yeah, their wage bills are low,
wage-
no?
Fam, if I see my center back wearing Mercurals, broski, like I say
That's a
change
sign.
that.
That's a
change
sign.
that.
Game's gone, fam.
Are you
That's
mad?
exactly why he's playing garbage.
Game's gone.
Crazy, man.
Garbage.
But I mean, we're talking about the Prem. And one of the greatest players in the Prem had a statement the other day.
Quote unquote greatest.
Yeah, so basically, I'll say this. So Wayne Rooney basically said that Neymar is not a top player, but I do think that clip has blown up with Wayne getting the worst of it
Agreed.
because he didn't say the rest. But because Wayne said it, that's the headline.
Agreed.
Because it's Wayne,
For sure.
right? Because he goes on to say a top player like Ronaldo and Messi, which that's an argument in itself, right? Where it gets disrespectful now, where the other host
Joe Scott or Ian Wright? All
every single one.
of them are all
All of
distant.
them.
They're all distant.
I can't believe I heard Sadio Mane's name.
when I heard
Wow.
Mane?
Bro.
Hazard. Wow. It's just, you know what?
I think English people, the way they view football,
It's very
is
different.
kind of
I
crazy,
can see why
bro.
they haven't won anything in 60 years.
It's kind of
bro.
crazy, bro.
I might want to take back my take that they bring it home. I can't have this.
That's what Wayne Rooney has been saying a fun
I can't have this. But I think for Neymar, man, I think it's more so like a likability thing. Like, I don't think people like him. Like, and when I mean people, I think the younger generation appreciate Neymar because, like, he's birthed, like, a lot of players play football because of Neymar. Like, he's that inspiration for a lot of kids.
Bro, we already said it. He had black man wearing perm, bro.
Yeah, fam. Yeah, it really
Mohawk,
did.
a whole bunch
Ron
of
Street,
Really
bro.
did. Really did. But
Bro.
I just think when it comes to, like, the other side of it, and, like, you could say, like, people kind of say, like, oh, like, he's a YouTube.
That was
YouTube
so
athlete,
nasty,
like a highlight.
bro. Like, bro.
It's sad, fam.
And, like,
It's sad.
I think it just takes away from his greatness, like, you know?
You can tell
Thoughts?
people just generally don't like. They don't really like football. Like,
You know,
how can you say that?
You know what's crazy? Like, just a few things. First, like, even though I understand Wayne Rooney's sentiment, because I watched the full clip, I know what he said. Like, if that's the metric of ranking a top player, that means there's no top players. If we're just
talking
ranking
facts.
them
That's a
as
fact.
Messi, and those are the two best players to ever play
Talking
the football
facts.
game. So that means there's no top players. One, two. Like I said, the way the British view football, I can see why they haven't won anything in 60 years because it's about likability, passion.
It's also very
Passion,
Premier League bias.
physicality.
If you haven't played in the Premier League,
What,
they don't
like,
rate
why
you.
is that the standard? Because most of the
They don't
league is
rate you.
foreign players. Like 2/3 of the league is foreign players. So it's clearly it's a league that players from other parts of the world can thrive in. 2, 3. I feel as though I said this before on the pod, maybe or maybe not, but Neymar to me is the only player. Him and maybe Paul Pogba are the only two players that are judged on what they didn't do instead of what they've done.
Because their ceiling was so high.
And like whether that's fairly or unfairly, I definitely think it's unfairly. Especially with a guy like
I don't
Neymar.
think so.
Neymar, we have a huge sample size.
I
He's
don't-
played-
Neymar
he's
is
played-
different than Pogba.
Yeah,
still.
Neymar is
for
different.
sure.
than
But
Pogba.
just obviously it's to a lower extent with Pogba. But with Neymar, like people act like he's played like 200. Fam, he's played almost 800 games.
They're talking
Yeah,
facts.
people act like
Talking facts.
when they bring up the potential talks, they're
It doesn't-
bugging. They're
he's
bugging.
Brazil's all-time top goal scorer. 1, 2. At 18, playing in Brazil, he finished top 10 in Ballon d'Or voting.
Yeah.
He didn't even play in Europe.
Yeah,
Amongst the, he's every league he's thrived. He's been a big player in Europe as well, the Champions League. Every stage, like he's balled.
He's a victim to his career choices, bro. It's the same thing. If he didn't go to PSG, everyone would rank him way higher than they do already, bro.
Which is just like, I just don't get it. And especially this era, they love to say that, oh, the game's gone. It's not flair enough. It's robot. But the flagship flair player, they want to criticize. So like, what's the standard?
I think it's an English thing because Gary Neville did the same to Turkey when he was doing the keep ups. They were saying how it's disgusting,
Man,
it's disrespectful.
go and let Adam Wharton do keep ups during a game. Go, be like, oh yeah, oh yeah,
Let Phil
he's
Foden
brilliant.
do it.
Oh yeah, you know he has a little bit of bravado.
Let Phil Foden do it, bro.
Bro, like it doesn't
Nasty.
make sense. Like especially with Neymar, like whatever you want, he's there. He has stats. He has numbers. Eye test. There, fam. I'm gonna tell you something that like it's gonna sound controversial. And mind you, if he knows me, you know that I wasn't rocking with Neymar for a bit, fam. But I just had to just really, I wasn't, and not because he's not a baller, just because my personal, whatever. But fam, if Neymar played in the 90s and the 2000s, they'd be saying he's the best player in the world.
It's a
Let's
fact.
be honest here.
It's a fact.
Ronaldinho, although you can say he's better than him, it's not much difference.
Even Henry,
fam.
look how much the
It's
English
not
people rate
much
Henry.
difference.
Yo, they love
It's not much
Henry,
difference.
bro.
I rate Thierry Henry too. That's my real original gunslinger,
Yeah,
fam.
they love Henry.
Original.
So how could you not love Neymar? Like,
But-
I don't get it, bro.
Neymar is arguably better than him too.
Exactly.
So what are we really talking about here? Like every metric of an elite all-time great player, he fits the bill. So it was really disheartening to hear that. Like Ian Wright said Hazard's, but I'm like, how? Like, what makes him better?
No, but Hazard has like the prem clout because some of the like
They love Hazard, bro.
Fam, even I don't want to get into the argument, but even the Salah versus Hazard, I want to talk about it because it's like
foolish.
I don't know, man.
But this is why I'm confused though, because aesthetics, they like them in certain players, but Neymar, it's held against him. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, how could someone go?
What's so Campbell say? Is it a color thing?
It's a color thing.
It's a color thing. It's a color thing.
It just doesn't make sense to me, fam. I can't lie to you.
Honestly, it just might be like a pundit thing, English thing, and like even something I saw the other day. I think Theo Walcott said that Madrid would finish eighth
in the Premier League.
In the
Theo Walcott.
So meanwhile, Man United's third and Chelsea's fourth.
So Brentford is
and
seventh
they
in the
came
Premier
and
League.
slapped up City, who's in second.
Brentford is seventh in the Premier League right now. So Real Madrid will finish below Brentford by his calculations.
Bro.
It's just unbelievable.
It's crazy. But like on the topic of that, like we're talking about Theo Walcott, obviously a player from the past. Another topic that we kind of want to touch on today. Is soccer really worse now, or are we just nostalgic about it? And I'll let Baha start and we'll wrap right back around.
I can't say that it's worse now because in the Champions League, you still see the quality that we used to see back in the day. Like when you see Valverde, Vinny Jr., whoever else in the Champions League doing their thing. But I will say the nostalgia is really kind of killing us a little bit still because...
There's some ballers though, yeah. There's actually a lot of ballers.
What, today or back in the day?
Today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
back in the day, I think the nostalgia hits us because that's what we grew up on.
Grew up watching.
So. But when in terms of like high level quality, like the Champions League players, like now, like say a Vinny Jr. compared to like Henry or someone, like people don't like to make these comparisons, but at the highest level in the Champions League, listen to me, I'm not comparing them as a player.
I know.
But I'm saying the quality of what we're seeing when man's cut in and banging top bins, like the quality's still there, man. So
yeah, I think it's a bit of both.
Okay.
In the sense that I do think the top end of players back then were higher. Like the concentration of players. Like if you look at what a world class player was back then, there's multiples. Like now it's really, really defined, like, you know, like it's clear cut. Before there was like several players per position who were like certified, you know, could be.
I have a question though. So world class back in the day, like it's a different era, right? The
That's what I'm
media
saying.
and
So
stuff.
I was gonna,
Okay, go ahead. Do this thing.
So yeah. So I will say that. What I will say about the current state of football, it's also different due to the fact that it's not as individual. So it may look worse on the eye, but it's actually kind of harder to play now because there's an emphasis on systems.
Yeah.
There's an emphasis. A lot of players were really good back then. They may not be able to play now, not because they're not quality players, but
They're too restricted.
it's focused on roles. Like you have to be able to excel or do well in a variety of positions.
So that kind of rolls into what my view is. I think you have to look at it by positions. Because for me, a fullback nowadays is way more talented than a
fullback from the past.
Definitely.
They're basically wingers now.
Way better.
You know what I'm
bro.
trying
They were
to
playing
say?
4-4-2 back then. Now they're wingers in a 4-3-3.
But if you look at like a real like gunman or like a striker,
It's different.
It's a different comparison. I think where it gets kind of tech, and you could obviously say like back in the day they were probably better. The midfield is kind of techy
For sure.
because like
The demands are different from a midfielder now.
Exactly.
Like it's more so running, winning your duels, just progressing it.
I do feel like the art of football, like
Yeah, it's not an art form as much as before.
it's not.
I don't know, because like you can't say that, but then like on the other end, like okay, like this is just me think about like when I played. A fullback used to only be good at one thing.
He's either defending or going forward.
One thing.
It's true. It's true.
Now a fullback,
They're
like
doing
sometimes you watch a fullback,
Tuck in.
They're going into the
They're
mid,
doing-
fam,
Yeah,
receiving
yeah,
the ball in
yeah.
the half turn, back.
it's beautiful.
It's true. It's
like
true.
it's beautiful to watch.
It's true. And also, like, in terms of the game being more structured, like, usually the midfielders were involved and build up a lot back in the day. Now it's the center backs,
I
fam.
saw that stat. That
Like,
stat's nasty.
Van Dijk is leading the league in passes for, like, the last few seasons, right?
That's nasty, bro.
Yeah.
And you see it because teams
But-
don't really go along anymore.
But yo, it makes sense though. Like if you really think about it, I think I was watching Kyle Walker, the interview that you just had with Gary Neville, I think it was, and he was saying how like Pep was like basically playing as a center back, just stay on, like just hold the ball until someone comes to you. and if no one comes to you, run down the middle with the ball. That might sound so mad. Like you're like that space doesn't open. But with the keeper, the way the game's played, you're always plus one
in possession. They're basically an extra center back now, right? So, like,
it's
different. It's different. The game's very different. Like, whether it's better or worse, I guess that's for.
What do you guys like better, bro? Play all this playing out the back stuff or kick it long?
I like a bit of both. Me personally, like, if you're under pressure, just get it out, like, and then try and win the second ball. Then you play again. But the technical ceiling required to play out of the back, it's.
You know what? Like, I agree. I like both, but I think where I'm drawing the line is like tiki taka used to only be Barca's thing.
Now it's everyone.
Yeah, that's why it's gone stinky.
Yeah,
that's why it's gone. Yeah, man, like Brighton. No, I keep saying Brighton.
Not Atlanta. Right? You have teams like fucking Nottingham Forest trying to play ball.
Bro.
Leave that for the exclusive teams.
Yo, broski, man, they will have no wins in 8 games.
They're just trying to play tippy
and they're still trying to play the same way.
You know why though? But that's why I like watching Villa ball. Villa ball?
Actually, Villa.
They play a little trashy. They still play a little trashy.
Yo, John McGee?
Yeah, all of them, bro.
They combine nice.
I don't know. I'm not sure City needs to sign John McGinn though.
We need him. He'll add something different. You know what? Super McGinn. He'll add something different.
Nah.
That's the thing though as well. Like I feel as though
a different type of.
He's a dog though.
You don't have players like that anymore. You know, chubby. You know,
Loki versatile too.
He's a baller. No, I rate McGinn. McGinn's a baller.
He covers beer on
He's a baller, fam. Left mid, center mid, right mid. He's a baller.
United should.
I know. They like the British signings too.
Yeah.
Yo, Aston Villa plays good football.
They do. Unai Emery's a good coach. Like obviously, like their ceiling is capped.
Don't sleep on Onana.
Baller.
They're midfield, bro. They kick ball.
They knock ball. They knock ball.
Matty Cash was a baller too, eh?
But you see sometimes.
Matty Cash is tough. But for what it is, he's tough.
Nah, trash. Well, I'll say, yo, Villa falls victim to that too. Sometimes they try to play too much.
You know, Unai Emery. Sometimes he's a precise guy. Like sometimes he wants tip
tap. Gets too excited.
They try to play too much sometimes, and then they lose. They get dealt with.
But yeah, like that's what I will say about now. Like obviously, like the individualism is different. Like the expressiveness of a footballer now, it's not the same because simply. The game won't call for it now. Like,
how do you think it would look if they let the man them express themselves? You think we have the quality players?
I don't think so. Though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's different.
Off the leash.
I don't think so.
I think it depends who it is.
Yeah,
I think it depends on the players. I do think the players have a quality to express themselves. Like someone that you can look at. And this is not even like a system really. Look at Brahim Diaz. Look at him when he plays for Morocco. If you watch him play for Morocco, it's like, yo, this guy is a player. He's him. You know what I'm trying to say? But when he goes into Madrid system.
Yes. And international, I feel as though that hasn't changed, though.
Yeah, it hasn't.
It's because international.
And that's why I don't get why people don't rate international football, bro.
It's the highest level, I rate.
People always complain when international break comes. I'm ready to watch some
Speaking of international break, we have some World Cup playoffs now.
Yeah.
Them times.
Yes. There's a lot of teams at stake. Like Italy, do you think they're going to win?
Fam, I think they win.
I don't know.
Who they play?
I don't know. Northern Ireland.
Oh yeah. Nah, they have to. Actually,
what do you mean they have to?
They don't have to.
What do you mean they have to? What is?
They don't have to. They've been poor. They've been poor.
I think they win.
I don't know, man.
I think they win. But nah, I think actually good. International football. I'm going to pose a question to you guys. Okay, you go before I go.
No, I was just going to say, you see Portugal's playing some CONCACAF teams, USA and Mexico.
Yeah, I see them flying out.
I'm looking forward to those.
Flying out.
That's going to be a good game, but like...
You think Portugal deal both of them, right?
Yeah, I don't expect much. Like, I think even like the guy in our comments might go crazy. There's this one guy, because like the Canada thing,
he's
going crazy.
He was in the comments. This guy's hurt. Like, the man supporting his country.
Yeah, fans are coming for me.
I can't lie.
That's a coming for me, bro.
That's a classic. I'm never gonna forget that video.
That's a coming for me, bro.
That's a vexed supporting your team, man.
I don't understand. What do you want the man to do? The man believes it.
I was talking to a national team member. And he said it was a good take. That's all I'm gonna say. No name drop. You know that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, back to what I was gonna say. Spain. We're gonna talk about legacy. two players who are in the Spanish team's legacy, and I want to see who's better. Actually, you know what? This is actually how I'm going to phrase it. Never mind that. I'm going to keep my opinion to myself. Do you think Sergio Ramos is overrated?
Yo, I can't lie to you, fam. As someone who historically is a Spain fan, I think he is a little bit overrated. And that's not to say overrated doesn't mean you're not still a good player. Sergio Ramos was a world-class player for an extended period of time. When we talk about defenders, fam, he has the most red cards in history, fam. He has 23 red cards. What does that tell you?
Man, rash.
That tells you he's rash, fam. Like, I know Sergio Ramos, like, he started off as a really good fullback, turned into a really good center back. But there was a lot of really good center backs. Like, if you ask me who's better between the pair of Ramos and I'm going to go with PK.
Fam, PK is better than him.
I think PK is better than him.
PK is better than him.
I think PK is better than him.
PK is better than him.
Because he doesn't have the
said
catalog
PK.
of quote
PK is
big
better
game
than
goals, but
said
PK,
PK.
he's just PK
Yeah,
is better
PK is
on the
better.
ball. He's better
He's just
defensively.
a bit more nonchalant.
No, he's better than him. Like overall,
PK is better.
He's a bit more controlled,
If
bro.
you ask me
Not better than him,
defensively,
bro.
who's better between Ramos and Thiago Silva? I'm gonna take Thiago Silva.
Yeah.
I will too.
If you ask me defensively, who's better between Ramos and Chiellini? I'm gonna take Chiellini.
I think Van Dijk's better than
Way
Ramos.
better. Way.
I think Van Dijk's better than Ramos.
Way better. Way better.
I just think Ramos, once again, he has aura.
Aura and big game
goals.
Big game goals.
So we forget about the mistakes.
The basics of
It's
defending.
it's Real Madrid tax still.
Fam, if we're saying like center back defending, like
He's not even in the top. He's not even in the top 10 for defending. Over like actual.
You guys are disrespecting Ramos.
Wow.
No.
He's not even in the top 10, fam.
Top 10?
Defending. Fam, look at the center backs I'm naming. I'm not naming
I know, you're naming some real dogs.
I'm not naming no tier 3 CVs.
Fam, you didn't even touch Italy.
Yeah, I didn't say
those are the real dogs.
I didn't say Nesta, Baresi.
You didn't touch
Real
over there.
defenders, fam. Like, I'm a big Ramos fan too. They hurt me to say that. You know,
Fam, I'm
'cause Ramos
talking
is my
about a defender.
guy.
I talk about a defender that'll stand you up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're not going nowhere. Lockdown. You're not grabbing his shirt off.
Please come on for this ball. I hear it still.
Reading of the game, like Ramos, what I will say is like he's very important for the ball playing center back now.
Yeah.
Like, when he switched to center back, that was when Spain was at its apex. So he was one of the real founders of the modern era of the ball playing.
I gotta go watch PK Files, bro. I'm
have to.
never a fan of PK.
Oh,
I'm never a fan
you
of
have to watch
PK.
it. It's
PK's
probably because he was
class,
slow in FIFA, maybe,
never-
but you have to watch it. You have to watch
No,
it.
PK is class though.
PK,
PK's
I always
class.
rated
I'm
PK.
PK's
never a
class.
fan of
Different
PK,
level.
bro.
PK's class. I can't even lie.
Different level player, fam.
Go watch the tapes.
Yeah, I do think so back to
But I do think so. When I said Spain teammate legacy, I was going the PK
I know you're going with PK.
So I just didn't want to name drop before giving you guys.
Puyol's better than
Hold on,
Ramos
I
too,
just want to
actually.
say,
Puyol's way better than
I
him.
just want to say, I don't think he's overrated though. Ramos,
Given what? Based on what?
based on his career, man, he's had a great career, bro.
No, like,
Yeah, of course.
Trophy
but you guys
cabinet,
talking about just defending?
Yeah.
like,
overrated?
defender,
Defending,
like
fam. Defending.
not PKs, like taking PKs,
Fam, yeah,
like,
not headers in the 92nd
headers,
minute.
yeah.
Like, I'm talking about defending.
like
fam.
stand up defending,
Just
like
actual
crack
defense.
someone, but crack the
okay,
ball
in
first.
that case, then he might be overrated.
For sure, that's
He
what
might
I'm
be
talking
is,
about, fam.
he
Yo,
is.
even like certain center backs, like I'm not even, fam. If you look at a player like Diego Godin, fam, those times, fam.
Godin's a hooper.
Like I can't definitively say that Ramos was like better than him at the time. I can't say at the time he was
He's
a better
talking
defender than
fact,
him.
fam. He's actually talking
I can't
facts.
say
It sounds
it.
crazy.
It sounds crazy. I
It sounds
can't say
crazy.
that, bro.
Yo,
It
that
sounds-
thing clipped up, bro.
For sure.
Godin better than Ramos?
No. I'm not saying like overall
saying-
career.
No, I know, but
as
he's
a
an defender.
At the
As a
time, in
defender.
their primes,
Bro,
yeah.
as a defender.
Yeah, fam.
Bro.
You guys gotta look at Ramos play. Like you
Bro.
guys, a lot of people don't watch him
I have
play
a question.
consistently
I have
enough.
a question. This is gonna be funny. Ramos or John Terry?
Ramos is way better than John Terry.
Bro, come
Ramos
on,
is
bro.
way better than.
The English fans aren't gonna like that, eh? The English fans aren't gonna like that, eh?
Yo, John Terry's. What?
Ramos or Vidic?
You see, that's even a tough one too, right? Like, if
I'm taking Vidic.
I could take
I'm taking
Vidic. I
Vidic.
could
Yo,
take
you guys are
Vidic.
making me sick with this, man.
I
You guys are
could
making
take
me
Vidic,
sick
fam,
with this,
as
man.
a
taking
defender.
Vidic,
Bro,
No, I think Ramos is for sure better than John Terry.
Yeah,
but I think
because
Vidic,
Vidic to me is better than
Yeah,
way
Vidic-
better than John
Vidic
Terry
is
too.
a baller,
Yeah,
fam.
fam. Two only defender to win
Like,
2 Player
brother-
of the Years, fam. PFA.
bro.
brother, we're talking about defenders. Like,
Defenders,
defending.
fam.
I don't care
We're
what
not
you guys
talking
are
about
talking
pretty,
about.
pretty.
Brother. I gotta
Fill out my chair for that, fam.
Nah, bro. Nah, I'm not having it still. I'm not having it, bro. I gotta defend Ramos still, like, bro. Man, they're giving me some Goldine.
I have a question. Okay,
You don't remember watching Goldine?
No, I do, bro. Because he was top.
so.
He was top.
Fam, you know, stand-up defenders, Vincent Kompany is better than Ramos.
Bro, you guys are see, bro. What you guys are doing? You guys are doing the Van Dijk thing, where you guys like the casual defenders that don't have to work because they're so good at reading the game and stuff. I get that.
No, I'm saying
No.
defending.
Come on, bro.
But fam, you haven't really like, bro. 23 red cards, fam. Do you know how many that is?
Bear.
Fam, what is that
bro,
telling
And
you?
fam,
Bro?
also, okay. The one thing I'll give him is like his left back wasn't really there.
Yeah, Marcelo was
both
really
fullbacks
bombing down the
weren't
line.
there. But like, if you even look at
Better
his,
than Pepe?
I was about to say, if you even look at his,
Defending? Yeah.
but I was gonna say, look at his pairings, bro. He's had great pairings
Varane and
throughout
Pepe,
his career, like great
Puyol,
pairings.
PK.
And you could argue those guys were kind of better than him. Like,
Yo,
Varane was top when he was playing.
Yeah. When
Bro.
Varane first came, like,
Pepe too, though. Pepe was quality.
yeah, so you know, obviously, Varane was like a Rolls Royce.
Rolls Royce,
Rolls
yeah,
Royce when he came in.
pace,
Bro.
wide
Rolls-Royce,
channel
bro.
defending.
Pepe came more like a Mustang.
Muscle car, fam, you know? Heavy engine.
American muscle, yo.
Heavy engine, for sure.
But so what? Both of you guys think he's overrated?
I think he's slightly overrated.
I think he's a good defender. Like,
Yeah.
you're talking
Oh
about.
no, see, but the way you said
But
that at
fam,
the
we're
beginning.
naming the best of the best defenders.
Yeah,
fam.
fam,
I
like,
don't think
but,
he
like,
fits that
he
category.
He looked at me crazy for Vincent Kompany, but I think Vincent Kompany is like.
Yeah,
you
he's
talk
one of
about
the best though, defending.
Like, okay, all around game, you understand the center back position has changed. We're accepting that, right? If you're looking at a whole complete
Man,
defender,
they're yelling out Vincent Company, bro.
Fam, Company was a guy though.
I
That's
don't
what's
That's a
crazy.
guy, but man, I need to cool it on Ramos.
But this is
fam,
what
you see that man like Company pair with Di McKellis?
bro.
Fam,
True.
But this is what we're talking about though. Like, this is what we mean by overrated though. Like, we have to look at Ramos's career in every circumstance. Like, we're just
Fam.
looking at it based
Fam,
on
he's
accomplished
career.
a lot, which I
Yeah.
respect. Ramos is one of my favorite like
But
guys.
that's why the general people would overrate him a bit because they
This
see
is what I'm saying,
they
though.
see the thing.
Fam,
But
he's
you guys
like-
are getting down to the basics of the
Of
offending.
course.
I hear it.
He's like one of those nice convertibles you see outside. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
Like, it's a
fam.
nice car.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
a convertible.
Yeah.
Yeah, fam. Like,
does.
But like, you know?
Ah,
think
man,
he's
I used to rate Ramos still.
fam,
I
I'm
used to
telling
rate
you,
Ramos
still rate
still.
him.
I still
Don't
rate him.
let
Don't get it
me, you know?
twisted, fam. I
Okay,
still rate
okay.
him. But when it comes to the actual
The
defending,
art of defending.
real serious 1v1 or reading of the game, he lacks to other players in that aspect. But if you want to say that he's better than them based on his accomplishments, that's a different story.
Better
So-
career, yeah.
I was about to say, like, this is a great kind of transition as well. Do you think we use one moment in football, like one glory moment, like winning something too much to define a player?
Well, to me, moments is like the biggest thing in football, bro. Is it not?
But I feel like some players are robbed, like not robbed of those moments.
Look
but
at
like,
Eder for Portugal. He scored the Euro winner, and up to this day, that's the only moment in his football career, fam. And that moment is bigger than some man's.
But I'm saying though, Eder is lucky enough to be on
position
Portugal
to
in the
have
position to
that
have a moment
Okay.
where you have a player like maybe I don't know, give me a striker like
Like moments is what the game is about, bro. When you see Suarez put it through David Luiz's leg and stick it top corner, like we never forget none of these. Like,
I do believe moments define
but to define
who you
a
are.
player though,
Like to define your career, like I think some people just get the short end of the stick.
I agree.
That's what I'm
what do you
gonna
mean?
say.
In what sense? What do you mean?
I'm trying to think of a player that didn't really have that moment, but like
They had a great
but
career.
their quality just never had that moment. Nothing's really coming to me right now. But
I hear
it'll
you,
come.
fam. What I'm of that mindset that I feel as though people obviously moments are
That's what
they're
we remember,
unforgettable.
bro.
That's what you remember, but they do take precedence, especially too much now over consistency. Like because you can be a moments player, but that
Okay,
doesn't make you
a great example, and this is gonna be controversial to me and what me and you said. Maybe Bruno Fernandes never had that moment.
say that.
I'm saying you could
Yeah,
say
you could say
that.
that. You could say
You could
that.
say that.
You
Like
could say that.
you like.
And that's probably why we look at him funny.
That's what I'm trying to
In
say.
our
Where
case.
other people are appreciating what he's
Doing.
giving out week in week,
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? But to me, he still hasn't had that moment. But is that moment now what I'm holding against him?
Yeah, I would say so. I think it's not
Like there's actually a lot of situations.
There's
like
a
that.
very,
I know that sounds controversial.
There's
but-
bare situations like that.
You're right,
like
still.
even like we were just talking about him earlier. Like some would say Neymar hasn't had a quote unquote moment for Brazil.
for Brazil.
He always misses. If he got
But
that World
he's-
Cup, people would rate him so
But
crazy.
this is what I'm saying. Like he was never in a team that was World Cup. But the only good teams that were maybe World Cup winning were probably in 2018. 2014 it wasn't World Cup winning.
And it's weird because like think about like a player like James Rodriguez. Like he lives off moments.
For sure.
Like,
That's
look
what I'm
at the other
Look
side
at
of
his
the
career.
spectrum.
Look at his career
Look
trajectory.
at the other side of the spectrum. Like we think like James Rodriguez to me is like World Cup. Talk about a midfielder in the World Cup
You
that's
want
going to give
him
you a
to
that one
performance.
goal has all of us thinking he's a Batman forever.
Forever. Right?
No matter how bad he stunk it up in all these leagues, we remember James as a guy that busts off the net.
You know what
in the
I'm
World
saying,
Cup,
fam? So
There's
like
been like some
So
time.
I think as a footballer, you need like in your career, no matter how good you've been, you need moments.
you
bro.
do need
No, you
moments,
do
but
need
the
moments.
problem
That's
is
what man's held over Harry
Harry
Kane as well, bro.
But this is the thing though, right? Like you do need moments, but the problem for me is when the moments they weigh more than what someone has done over
I
there.
can agree
Like
there.
it
I can
didn't
agree.
like for me personally, although like it's good for banter, like I never thought less of Harry Kane because he didn't win silverware at Tottenham, as opposed to
a lot
he's
of
doing the
people,
same.
yeah.
I didn't because that's not how I rank a
But
player.
in his England career, missing
For sure,
penalties.
for sure. I don't think he's risen to the biggest occasions, but I don't view him any less. I still think he's a world class striker.
And now he's in Ballon d'Or talks.
Because he went to Bayern, got a couple of trophies. Now he's not doing anything differently.
Nah, he is. He's ripping it up, bro.
Fam, this is what he does.
He's
That's what he does,
Bro,
fam.
he scored like 50 goals now.
Fam, he scored
been doing
50 in 2018. He scored 57 goals, fam.
He's been doing that.
This is what he does, fam.
He's been doing that. Oh, another great player, Lukaku.
Baller. They don't give him his flowers because he struggles in those moments. He struggles in those moments.
But he's
Those
actually,
moments, he had big bozo moments. That's why.
but he's a hooper.
Hooper,
He is.
consistent
What's the
player,
onion bag?
fam.
He has like what, 300 goals probably?
Fam.
He has like how much Prem goals? 100
And mind
something?
you, in his tenure in the Premier League, he wasn't playing for the best team. He was playing for West Brom and Everton.
Everton, yeah.
Majority.
Boxing
And
net.
then Man United, his first year, second year.
strikers like that anymore. You know, like, just really hold up
Yeah,
a defender.
hold up the ball, run the channel, boom. It's true.
Crazy, bro. Crazy. Okay.
There's a drought in strikers for real. I'm
telling you, fam.
Bad.
Yeah, it's bad, bud.
Telling
Still
you.
bad, bud. But okay, like now we're just kind of wrap all the way back around to Prem. If you're thinking about, actually, doesn't even have to be Prem. But if you want it to be Prem, it can be Prem. Players of the season, like
Oh, it's stinky,
players
bro.
that you like, that you actually just keep it in Prem. Signings of the season, or performance of the season, and somebody who just didn't live up to the hype. I'll go first. I'm gonna go Nico O'Reilly for me.
It's a good job.
Like I think he's gonna be Man City's Player of the Year. I think he's done it all over the pitch for us. And Harry Wilson.
That's a good shout,
Harry
eh?
Wilson's a good
He's
shot.
been balling this
He
year.
got cold though, no? I think the last month. I
But
think
you
he
gotta
scored last
allow him
game.
in totality for
Yeah, still for what he's been doing. Yeah,
been a
yeah,
match winner for
16
Fulham.
goals and assists.
yeah,
That's good.
that is good.
So those are my two. Oh, one more. Xhaka.
Oh, that's a good shout.
Xhaka.
Ooh,
It is a
that's
good shout,
really
but-
good shout.
Fam, I asked this guy.
Yeah, he's a
Xhaka's
Xhaka
my
guy.
guy.
He's a guy.
Like
Well,
Xhaka's my
when
guy.
Sunderland got him, we knew they were gonna be okay.
Fam,
I didn't think he would move the needle like that.
But
you know?
No, he's a guy,
but
fam.
I've been saying this.
But you know you started off as a gimmick, but then you really...
They start off as a gimmick.
And then they started cooking it, and it was like,
they
yo,
be like
look what I
that.
told you,
No,
fam.
but Shaka's actually a baller, though. I
Yeah,
can't lie.
he is,
Even,
bro.
he was a big loss for Arsenal, fam. I
He
can't
was.
lie.
Even Sunderland, like he struggled with injury, and now look at them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
Before they were-
they formed it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But that's a really good
Those
shout.
are my players that I have right now.
So you said Wilson, Nico, and Granite. Those are
Yeah.
three really good shouts, actually.
Thanks,
Well
man.
done again.
Yeah.
Well
Those
done
are good
again.
shouts still.
Oh, there's some good
On the money.
shouts. What about you, Bali?
Bro, to me, the Premier League's just been stinky, fam. Like, it's hard to even find like a bright spot, bro.
Fam, don't be like that.
It
Come
is,
on,
bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Don't be like
Bro,
that. Come on,
it is, bro.
There's some ballers, fam.
Who?
That's what we're waiting for.
Yeah, I don't have none,
That's
bro.
what
I don't
we're
have none, bro.
No players of this.
Signing of the season.
Not
It doesn't have to be signing per se.
Oh,
Signing
performance.
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 be
Who
signing
I
too,
like in
but-
the Premier League this season, bro? Been weak, bro. Like, I'm thinking of all the top teams. Like, it's just not good. But like I said, I'll give it my Portuguese guy on West Ham again. I'll give Mateus Fernandes.
Yeah,
he's good.
He's the signing of the season for me, probably for West Ham, for what he's meant to the team. He's probably been their best player. And normally it's always Jared Bowen, eh?
Yeah, fam.
It's always Bowen out there. But he came and said, yo, let me show you guys how to kick ball. So I like Mateus Fernandes. Can I do a disappointment of the season?
Of course.
Do you want to start already?
Yeah, we're going to segue into that.
It's not done yet, but bro, I'm about to have to go Florian, bro.
That was mine.
I'm about to have to go Florian. And I don't know if it's just the team or if it's just him, but the fact that he didn't even come out the gate, like, what did he go? Like, he went like 18 games without a goal or assist to start the season, bro. And that's basically how our season went, like.
Yeah.
So him, and then I'll big up one more player.
Oh, yo,
one more player.
Say Semenyo.
Yeah. What did you say?
You could say Semenyo.
For what?
He's been the best winger in the league.
Yeah, yes, he has. But nah, I don't even rate Semenyo like that. Word? What I will say is that word. Because you know who I rate more than him? Who? My dog from Everton, and whatever he says his name.
He's a baller though.
That's my shout. That's my shout.
Okay, that's a good shout.
And Mateus Fernandes, and then my disappointment will be Florian Wirtz.
So I would say Joao Pedro. He's been really good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's stinky too, bro.
No, fam, he's been good.
He's a good.
He hasn't been good, bro.
He's been very good.
Mid.
No, there's no way he's been mid. There's no chance he's been mid. You're looking at Chelsea overall.
Go.
Joao Pedro. He's been in the league. He's been the third best striker. And then my second pick was gonna be Igor Thiago from Brentford.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good
19 goals in the league, fam.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
He's bagging goals, fam. He's doing the gunman. He's filling the requirements of what a gunman is.
That's a good shout.
And Brentford is not one of the top teams, quote unquote, right?
Yeah,
but he's scoring goals. He's taking responsibility. So I have Igor Thiago. I have Joao Pedro. Definitely, he's been very, very good for Chelsea. Although Chelsea hasn't been.
Bro, that is very, very good, bro.
He's been very, very good, fam.
Oh my goodness,
I think so.
Fam, what are we looking at? Fam, he's been very good. And then obviously PFA Player of the Year, in my opinion, Bruno Fernandes. Just a match winner for United this season. And people are gonna say, "Oh, he plays one game a week. It's a Premier League award. It's not based on any other competition but the Premiership." So week in, week out,
that's fair.
He's performing. He's delivering the goods. Most assists in a season since David Beckham for Manchester United. So those would be my three.
Flop of the season?
I think there's one. Do you want me to name three or just like...
You can name as many.
Number one on the list, Xavi Simons.
That was mine. You guys both took mine. Like,
he's been bad, bro.
Number one. I have a few Tottenham players in there.
I don't think he's a bad player, though. You guys think he's a bad player?
I don't think he's a good player. I watched him.
I think he's a good player, bro.
I don't think so.
Maybe it's because I see him for Netherlands. He's a good player, bro.
It's because you've been knowing about him since he was
I think
that's not why. He could play, bro.
I don't think so, fam.
No one likes him for some reason.
I don't think he's good. I watched him. I was watching Bundesliga heavy last year because I had the DAZN,
Yeah.
I had the Bundesliga on there. I saw him. I'm just like, this is someone who's gonna get finagled into a club playing 60. Look what Tottenham did. Paid 60 million. He's not that good, fam. I can't lie. So him, another player for Tottenham as well. People like him because he's fast, but he's a terrible defender in my opinion. Mickey Van de Ven, terrible, horrible, terrible defender.
Yeah.
So two, Liam Delap's been awful as well.
Yeah, he might be the worst.
Been horrible stuff.
Is he the worst signing of the season?
Yeah.
What did they pay?
What does he offer Chelsea?
35 million?
Real shit.
Liam Delap's been awful.
I mean. Yeah, you guys kind of wrapped it up. I don't really have anybody. You guys took everyone I was thinking on my mind, to be
honest. I told you guys, it's been stinky, bro. The Premier League has been stinky, bro.
I wouldn't say
that.
Why not?
No,
why are we disagreeing?
I wouldn't say all that.
So let me know why.
I feel as though you're saying that because Arsenal's in first.
No, man. Nah, man.
You're saying the level.
I'm just saying in general, bro.
What's wrong with the level?
The level's terrible, bro.
Was the level good last year?
Yeah, it was.
Why was the level good last year?
No.
Why was it better though?
It was better all around, bro.
How?
What do you mean how? Man, we're doing long throws 2 minutes into the game, bro.
I mean, is that it?
So
no. In general, the football it's just stinky, bro.
it?
The levels have dropped high from what we know the Premier League to be. The levels have dropped.
What is the Premier
What
League?
is the Premier League? Yeah.
Multiple 20-goal scorers leading the Golden Boot race.
What does that
The
mean?
assist, the playmaker. Look at the playmaker. Bruno has how much?
16.
The guy behind him has 7.
Yeah.
It
That's,
stinks.
I
Fam.
mean, that's because Bruno's just like
It
far ahead,
stinks.
though.
Across the board, the quality levels have dropped, fam. It's just a fact.
You think so?
It's a fact, bro. You guys are just here. What
No,
do you guys defending?
no, I just want to know why. Like,
No, like,
telling you,
no,
I'm
but
telling you.
maybe it's become
Numbers-wise,
but maybe,
goals-wise,
but maybe it's
everything.
become more defensive.
yeah.
That's what-
Like
Does
maybe
that
it's
mean
become
it's
a
worse?
maybe
Or
like
does it
that's
mean
what I'm
it's-
saying.
yeah.
Because we could go back to like, yo, defending doesn't get appreciation.
Yeah, fam.
That's true. That's true. But
Is it? Does it mean the league is worse because teams
I don't think
are?
the league is worse. But just like what I'm watching is just it's stinky, man. I don't.
But you watch Liverpool, that's why.
He's not lying, fam. He's not
Yo,
lying.
you can say that, bro.
Because we suck, bro.
Yeah, we do. It's stinky.
We're
It's
garbage.
stinky.
I can't lie. That's a very good point.
Stinky. Even
But-
Man City, stinky.
No, I don't think we're that stinky.
We're not that stinky, bro.
We're not that stinky. We're not that
I'm gonna call us stinky and they say you're not stinky, bro. I'm telling you, the league is stinky.
We're not that
Man U's
stinky.
in 3rd right now. It's a stinky league, fam.
Yo, to be fair, I can't lie though, man. You have some ballers. I can't lie.
Oh my goodness.
They do, fam. They have a
Who's
couple
their ballers.
ballers.
Who?
Well, I'm not gonna even name him. You already know he's a baller.
Yeah.
Brian Mbeumo's a baller.
Yeah, baller.
Casemiro's been balling this season.
Bro, everyone's a baller to you, man, bro.
He's not what? He's not a baller?
And Boomer's not no baller.
What?
baller,
What?
That's insane.
Why
still.
not?
Not no baller,
Cunha's a baller
He's a
too.
gunman. He's not a baller, bro.
Cunha's a baller.
Not a
They're
baller.
both ballers.
Oh my god, bro.
Sesko's a baller too, you know.
Cunha, I'll give. I like
Sesko's a baller, fam.
I like what Cunha does on the pitch.
Telling you, Benjamin's a baller,
They're,
fam.
they're like 8 players away, maybe.
Yeah, so how are these guys all ballers then if they're 8 players away?
Because it's a team.
These guys are the starting players, fam.
Yeah, okay.
I think Cunha is a baller.
You think Mbeumo's a baller for real?
I think yeah.
He's a baller, fam. From Brentford days, he's been balling.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Not a baller for me, bro. A goal scorer, you can watch that.
He's a baller, fam.
So we're talking about Manchester United Reds. We're talking about Liverpool Reds. But you know, TFC got another dub this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Honestly, I was pissed by the way we started off the game because it looked like he didn't learn from the last time.
Yeah.
I think you set up Josh Sargent to fail. Like, I don't know what that was, to be honest.
I missed the match, so you guys are gonna have to let me know while I'm going.
I said the first thing I text Kobina right away, why isn't the Georgie starting? And the Georgie comes on with Shawi and we end up winning the game. It just goes back to say, like, honestly, at the end of the day, Robin, he needs to fix up still. Because
Even after the 3 points.
Yeah.
fam, it's just like every week we shouldn't
It's something.
be.
We shouldn't be complaining. Fam, there's 1 week we need to just, okay, we're satisfied, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Every week, man, they're seeing something they don't like. Huh?
Like, we're better than this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't know. I feel like that's the only thing with TFC, man. Like, we have the players. Like, it's not even like we don't have the players anymore. Like, that could have been an excuse last year. This year, we can't be saying the same
The
thing.
squad doesn't even look bad this year still. So
so I was at the game. I got to witness it. I was really disappointed to see that once again we start off with a back 3. And Richie Larea was our 3rd center back.
And that's how the goal happened.
yeah, I seen that.
Came from his side, right?
That's how the goal happened.
He's not
Because I think you're playing a fullback. That player doesn't get in between.
literally.
Right.
So it was just way too negative once again at home. And Columbus, mind you, they're not a good team this year. Like they haven't picked up points in any game.
Yeah.
So the fact that you were setting up to not lose when you have players who can play on the front foot was very disappointing for me. But in the second half, with the substitutions, the formation changed to that 4-2-3-1 when he reintroduced Georgie. The team looked really good, I have to say. Like, they were knocking ball, fam.
Yeah.
They were knocking it. And our backline is good, fam, with Zimmerman and Kusevic.
Yeah.
Quality partnership.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Just play the back 4.
So just play the flat 4.
And I think you move the Georgie or Shally to the wing,
I would keep Daniel on the wing.
and then put the Georgie as a false 9.
Yeah.
And then you keep actually as a 10.
As a
Sorry.
10, and
then
behind
Sargent
second
as a
striker,
9.
I think he went with that formation to kind of counter what Columbus was doing, or he
But
just
Columbus
did it?
wasn't. This is what I'm saying. Columbus wasn't doing anything out of the ordinary, fam.
Okay.
Like, it wasn't like they were it was some sort of exotic formation, fam. It was just the same way they normally set up. Fam, I see the Crew fans on Twitter, fam, they're livid. They want their manager out. They're pissed. Yeah, so it shows you the state of the teams, right? And granted, TFC has 7 points? I don't remember how long it took us to get 7 points last season, but it was pretty long. Yeah, so facts. We're doing better, but it's just certain things I need to see on a higher scale.
And I also think you paid such big money for Josh, so you got to ease him into the team the right way. And I feel like we're not letting that happen. It's not flow.
It's not fluid.
Yeah.
It's not fluid.
And you spend big dough on a player like that, you got to kind of play for him too.
That's what I'm saying. You got
to set up to play for the gun.
It'll take some time as well, but I think Josh, he still needs to get acclimated to he hasn't been played ball in America in a long time, you know?
Saying it's difficult?
Yeah, he hasn't played ball in North America in a long time, fam. I remember when we were talking about a few episodes ago, fam, MLS is not no game. It's physical, fam. You'll get fist up, fam. Yeah. It's not no joke.
I'm not even lie to you. When I was watching the Inter Miami game, back to that, the quality in MLS is so much.
Fam. It's high.
It's actually high.
It's high now.
It's very high.
You guys have to convince me, though, because I never used to
rate MLS. You want to go see it, fam?
I've been watching, I've been watching.
People are just looking at the stigmas of the past. Fam, it's not a game, fam. Especially in defense, fam. It's some real men. They probably played ball, too, in high school, you know?
Rugged.
They probably played ball, rugby, fam. So they're playing football.
Dual sports?
Dual sport, fam. It's not no game, fam. These are guys who can cover ground.
Yeah.
They're physical.
Nah, the game's growing,
and they can play a little bit of ball, so... It's as a striker, you really, really need to be in good areas, fam. You can't just think that you're gonna get service, you're gonna score. You need to really create opportunities for yourself.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how everything pans out. I still have LAFC winning the league, as of right now.
Yeah.
But TFC for sure can be top 3 in the East. I think I called 4th.
You said 4th, right?
I said 4th this year.
I think I said 6th or 7th.
I said 4th.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens there.
Let me see where they are now.
I think they're 4th or 5th.
They're 4th right now. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah,
7 points,
get some wins, bro.
-2 goal differential, but it's okay.
Exactly.
It's okay.
All these home games, you gotta get some wins out of this shit,
okay,
man.
fam.
Nah, for sure. Are you checking stats?
No, I'm just checking the table. Oh, they're in 7th.
Oh, they're 7th.
Just another thing before we end off. Senegal are the true champions of Africa.
Oh, let's touch on that quickly.
We didn't even touch on that.
Touch on that quickly.
So, why I'm saying that, if you guys don't know, viewers, if you don't know, recently, Morocco appealed the decision a while ago, but just to give you a brief overview of why we're in this situation now, in my words. So, essentially, during the African Cup of Nations final, it was on January 18th, I believe, Morocco and Senegal were tied 0-0. To say the least, there was a very dubious penalty call in Morocco's favor. So Senegal...
Even the goal that was called off too.
Yes, Senegal got a goal called off. All right, cool. Very dubious penalty call in the 90th plus extra time. So Senegal, the gaffer staff became so frustrated, they walked off the pitch. If you can, just take a look at it. It was pretty funny. It was wild. Me watching it. The man just said, just fall on. He just drew for everyone. The only man who wanted to play ball was Sadio. You know him. He's a sportsman guy. You know him, fam.
Man, he's too nice.
Yeah, fam. So they were off of the pitch for over 10 minutes. And then, obviously, they came back on the field. The referee resumed play. Brahim Diaz, he tried to go for glory. He tried to have a moment. Panenka did right to the goalie. They ended up losing in extra time by a Senegal screamer. So Senegal, based on the evidence, they actually played the game again. It's not like they quit the game right there. They won. So 2 months later, after some appeals from Morocco, the African Federation declared them the winners and gave them a 3-0 victory over Senegal. So
I only have one problem with this, yo. You mean to tell me with all those officials at the game, no one had the rule book there to say, yo, if you guys are gone for that long, you get forfeited? Or you think Senegal knew it, they just didn't care?
They just didn't care, fam.
They just didn't care, eh?
They didn't care.
Beats, fam.
You know,
they're like,
fam.
yo, come off the pitch, bro.
They're just livid. They're just livid, fam.
I just think, man, it was such a great AFCON. to watch.
I know, just puts us,
bro.
and it just feeds into the whole stigma of African football not being organized and corrupt. But there's a little bit of corruption at play, in my opinion. You want to know why I think that, though? Fam, Morocco literally said, "Yo, if you don't change the result, because they're hosting the women's AFCON, so magically right after they overturned it, Morocco green-lighted the women's AFCON.
Yeah, I heard that Senegal's not giving back the trophy.
They're not, as they shouldn't.
Yeah, they have it at the army base.
Yeah,
bro.
fam.
Yo,
They have it.
they said come shoot gun if you
come
want
draw
it.
for it. Come draw
They
for
said
it.
come bust gun if you want the trophy.
I see the Moroccans. They're shameless, fam. After the ruling, I see them on roads honking with the flags and whatnot, fam.
With
2
no
months
silverware, right? They're just honking on the street.
Like, what are we doing
The man
here?
put that in the army base and said, come bust your gun if you want the trophy.
For real, fam. Like, what are we doing here?
Let's say you want the trophy, yeah? Come bust
Like,
gun.
what are we actually
There's some
doing?
lions outside.
Yeah,
waiting for
there's
the
a little
rain.
game, fam.
I heard they have the other one too. I think they have Sadio Mane's trophy
Yeah,
too.
they do, fam. They have both.
And the army.
Both. They're not romping around. But yeah, it's gonna go to the court of arbitration. Obviously, you know Switzerland's a neutral party. Or they gotta go to
Yeah, but
Switzerland
you know
to
how
do
long
it.
that's gonna take too?
For sure.
Arbitration gonna take months, bro.
For sure. My thing is like, okay, if they made this decision right after the game, I'd have no problem with it because
That's what I'm
technically
saying.
within the rule book, like they have the ability to overturn like special cases. This is a special case, obviously, because they took 10 minutes
Why
or
did
longer.
they not overturn it there?
Because like
How does that work? All them man in the stadium working for AFCON, no one had the rule book beside like.
Fam,
no one knew the rules?
you know them, fam. They probably
were
just got caught up.
focused.
Yeah, they were focused. Fam, they just want to see
No
the
one
game
cared about-
continue,
yeah,
fam.
yeah, yeah.
They just want to see ball, fam.
No
You
one
know,
cared about
sometimes
nothing.
they lose a little bit of focus, fam. They got caught up in they got caught up in the moment, a little bit. They couldn't really.
kills me, bro.
It sucks though because it was a really good tournament, and now
That game was a good game too.
fantastic
The final
final.
game was a good game.
But
too.
this is the thing, I just previously stated. Like now, it's gonna be a whole witch hunt against it. And it's gonna be like, oh, this is why
I have a
African
question. Are they
football.
going to the 4 years or does it stay?
Yeah, they're gonna move to the 4 years, which I think is another terrible decision. I think AFCON
Yeah,
should be-
these men, what these men are doing, bro?
I don't know what Patrice Motsepe is doing, but it's not good,
The
fam.
African Federation.
It's
bugged
not
us.
good, fam. I think every 4 years, it just makes it redundant. Like, it's not going to get the same viewership. What makes AFCON is so unique is specifically the circumstances, fam. One,
I mean, in all aspects, the circumstances.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, for sure. Like, I don't mean it in terms of, like, it's the good thing, fam. Like, what tournament is it, like, a December, January?
Fam.
Obviously, based on the
Think
weather.
about playing FIFA with no R2.
Yeah, fam.
Everybody's the same.
You're not
pace.
outpacing no one, fam. They can knock ball too, but
Yo,
fam.
I
I remember the last. I remember the last AFCON before this one, and Victor Osimhen had like 1 goal, fam. He's getting locked up, fam. This is the thing, though, fam. You face some man from Zambia Premier League, he'll lock you down.
This is what I'm going back to. not
you
only
down.
Englishmen, but this is what I'm going back to. Certain men don't really love football. Like they love a certain type of football.
That's
They
it,
love-
fam. It's all
they love-
different
They love what
styles,
they
fam.
like of football. You
You
know,
mean like players?
players, pundits, everything. Like, how could you
Yeah.
discredit the AFCON when it shows this good football?
All across the board, fam. Small teams, big teams, everyone knocks it too, fam. Like,
You know, Mali's nice, eh?
Bro,
Come
all
on.
of them.
Bali's-
Cameroon.
Fam, and it's rich because like most of these European teams are not good, fam. If you go put Mali in UEFA qualifying, I'm sure they'll qualify for the playoffs.
Yeah.
You don't have to go face Faroe Islands and Moldova
Luxembourg.
and Malta and
Luxembourg.
Latvia and like what are we talking
it's a
about
different
here?
type of ball still.
Yeah,
It's a different type
fam.
of
Not
ball.
everyone can play. The stars, they're not really showing up like that all the time because it's serious football, fam.
Yeah.
There's only a few Canadian mans who can go play trench ball over there.
We've seen
We
Salah.
have a couple trench ballers that
Yeah,
can go play over there.
K-Mills for sure.
definitely.
I think we have like 6 guys that
Yeah,
can
sit. Who'd you name as
All the black
six?
youths. They said all the black youths.
I don't know about all. I don't know about all.
Now,
All right, I'll give you the guys who could go play over there.
Okay, yeah, let's give us a list.
go where? Go AFCON?
Yeah,
You
from
can play
Canada.
AFCON.
Perform.
And yeah, they'll play nice.
They'll play ball.
Richie L'Oreal, 100%.
For sure.
Oh,
That's a type of football.
Ali Ahmed. I think Ali
that's
Ahmed
a
could
type
go
of
play over
football.
there.
That's a type of
I think
football.
Ali Ahmed could go play there. K Mills.
Yeah.
I think Bambito.
Yeah, for sure.
Bambito.
For sure.
I think Fonzie.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if he can hack it out. There,
Fam,
bro.
I think he can. He just has to be
I think
fit.
so, yeah.
He just has to be,
That's what I'm
he just has to be
talking
fit.
about.
He made
think-
one African man, right, bro?
Nah, fam, he's good over there.
Yeah, he's good, though.
That's his type of ball. That's his type of ball.
Type of
The pace
football.
of car, right?
I think Tejan could play over there.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
wait for
Nah,
that.
No, I think he
Tayshaun
can play over there too.
I think
Think
Tayshaun
so,
can play
yeah.
over there.
too.
I think, fam. I think Saliba could play over there. I think Saliba could play over there. I think Kone.
Kone can play over there for
Saliba,
sure. Kone can play ball over there. That's the type of football too.
I think Alfie.
You think Alfie can play
I think
ball?
Alfie can play over there.
Alfie can play AFCON ball?
Yeah.
Play a little South African type football.
I think Alfie can put it in ship. I think Alfie can put it in ship.
Football, you know? Alfie, okay. That's about 8 or 9 you named though, so that's not bad.
Promise Davis can play ball over there.
That's his type of football. That's his type of football.
Tan can play ball over there. I think Marcelo Flores could put it in the ship.
No, he can't, fam.
You don't think so?
No, fam. He'll get boom. Boom.
I think Marcelo could put it in the shift. I think Alistair could put it in the shift. Actually, I think Alistair could put in a shift, 100%.
Yeah, I think so too.
I've seen him deal with
true. I think so
real.
Too. If you just ask him to just defend all game, yeah, he can do it for sure.
And lastly, I'm gonna go a special show. I'm gonna go Oso.
Hell no.
I think he can.
Hell no.
I think also of a few years ago, yeah. Now it may be a little bit tough for him, you know.
Yeah, I think also in general.
Yeah, for sure.
Like he has that glinta in him. He has that. He can play. Fab, he can play like that.
I hear you.
But those are my guys.
Those are good shouts though. I can't lie.
They proved himself in. Okay, Copa America is not that much different than AFCON ball.
Oh, true.
It's just the pace.
The pace is a little bit,
But it's the same type of.
The grit. The
flow is the same.
The flow is the same. Stop, start. You know. Stop, start, fam. Stop, start.
And then when it starts, it's just
even CONCACAF to a degree is like it's in that like lane. Like obviously the football is worse in CONCACAF than those two, but it's in that lane in terms of the.
Carousel away is a tough.
It's a tough fixture, fam. You're playing on a turf field, fam. It's like going to play McNaughton, fam. Turf.
You only say that because we buckled.
No, fam. It's tough, fam.
They have number 10 center back. He's tall.
Yeah, fam. Mind you, they had the diaspora, fam. They had the ballers not playing for the Netherlands, you know. Certain on the way is tough too, fam. It's not no game. He's not lying. It's not no game.
Yeah, no, fam. You know they're putting stuff in your food.
Yeah, don't get no sleep, fam. You're playing at a community center.
Mosquitoes.
You're playing at a community center surface, fam. Just with seats in the stands, bro. It's not no game, fam.
Haiti has ballers.
They can play still.
They do. I seen Wilson Isidore.
They're in the World Cup, aren't they?
Of course. Of course.
Haiti, that's big for Haiti. Yo.
New York's gonna be busting over there. New York and Jersey.
Bear voodoo.
Bear voodoo. Rebuke that.
Haiti's been through a lot the last couple years.
Bro. Their whole pretty much existence, bro.
Yeah,
but jokes aside, I'm actually happy for them.
I am. This is why I respect the 48 team. Like a lot of people think, it's watered down, but it's not, fam. It actually gives.
Is it gonna be like this going forward, or just
fam? They're trying to expand it to 64.
Crazy,
you know,
48 teams in Jamaica still can't qualify.
Dude, that's bad. If we don't qualify, that's terrible, bro.
I seen Shamar's not in the squad. Is he not in the squad?
Fam, is he playing in like Belarus or something now?
I think so. I think so.
Yo, the squad they rolled out's not looking too good, bro.
But it's New Caledonia.
It's Congo too.
Oof.
But I think you can call people up for the second game.
Oh, can you?
How? What's the
It's one win. It's one win. You can do that?
No, can't you like?
No, I don't think so,
bro.
fam. I think it's just a playoffs. I don't think so.
So wait, it's both games this window?
Yes, bro.
It's the last international break till fam World Cup.
Yo,
we gotta play Congo with this squad.
Congo after New Caledonia. I see they call up the USL midfielders
no
too.
Nicholson, no Khalid Dixon, no Whisper. We have to go play Congo. It's tough. We might not go World Cup.
It's gonna be a tough game, fam. I seen they call up Kevin Lambert again, USL. You know.
Oh my god, bro. Look, he knows we're cooked.
It's okay, fam. Hey, you guys may be able to do something. It's
Shamar Nicholson against Congo.
Who's busting out now? Bailey.
Good question.
Bailey, the youth from Sheffield. I heard they call him Brown.
Broski, it's dark. It's dark.
It's dark.
The kid, that brown kid's nice.
He's not bad.
He's nice. What's his name again?
Bailey Catamarderi. He's not bad.
Okay, guys. That was a great episode. I'm checking out because I gotta really take in this. Like we might not qualify.
It's okay, fam. You guys will qualify.
But viewership, thank you once again. It was a great pod. We'll chat soon.
Yes,
Any last words?
Nope.
Slot out.
Okay, bugging.
Senegal. We're with you. We stand with you. World Cup soon. Canada, let's have a good window. These fixtures, please. No injuries either. Like let's just we're asking for a clean bill of health.
It's a very good 2 weeks we have here.
Good performances. And we'll see how it goes. Well done once again to Manchester City. I don't know how that bodes well for the league, but well done, City. So, Arsenal, you're on the clock.
Last words from me is, once again, sit.
This guy kissed the scarf.
Man City, bro.
Jamaica, like, come on. We just got to get things in pecking order. Pep, you can stay for one more year. Pep, you can stay for one more year. We'll wait till company's available. But till then, Baja, anything?
Nah, man. Up the Reds. Both Reds. Liverpool, Canada. Big up Portugal too. Big international window. Let's see what happens, man.
Shout out. Say go Portugal in Portuguese. I
don't even know.
You're easy to say.
I don't know how to say that. Was it Forza? Forza Portugal?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ghana as well. We're ready.
This guy always forgets about Ghana.
We're ready. I remember now. Don't worry. We're ready. Semenyo. I like how you played. We need that for the summertime.
Okay. Well, that's it from us.
Yes,
we'll chat soon.
EFC out.